Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. It's tipped away. He's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Caught by Flowers. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action on 1st down. Headed out right. Hits his running back. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down And a third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Running for the marker on second. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The 49ers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down throw by Rodgers. Completed to Flowers. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
26.
Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And that one's going to hit the turf. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Let's go.
To the air, 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
From the 47. That one's complete, right side. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. He'll look to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. First down, Rodgers. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers are going to be set up in goal to go after a great return down inside the 10.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block, and then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. Going ground game again here. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the gun on third down. Touchdown, San Francisco! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. Throwing on first down. Rodgers. Finding Flowers. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here. Slot man in motion right. Rodgers here from the gun. Hit some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Atlanta. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. They'll throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Reload. Check smash. Ready?
Now give left side. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Dragon 60.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Lengthy 4th down try here. They need 6.
19 tight. Check go.
Back to throw, needing a first. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He lets one fly, deep dip. This is caught inside the 15. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 1-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing now on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Cup 19. 19 Lion. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Let's go now.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. To the air here on 1st down. Rodgers able to get it to Moore. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Back north.
They put a receiver in motion right. Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Box it, box it, box it, box it. Back north.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let go.
Back to throw it. Hits his running back. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the 32. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He's got this at the 27. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And the Falcons will take over. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Man in motion, out of the slot. 1st down throw by Rodgers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10 now. That's more on the quick slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down.
26.
Moore going to motion over right. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
2nd and 8. On the move, headed right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. Into traffic, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
To throw here on 1st down. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. Go.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. And this one doesn't go far. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. That's cut beyond the marker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Go! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. He just throws this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Let's go now.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Running it after the penalty. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's only 2 on the pickup, and it's an interesting call for them now on 4th down. Jake Moody after the 49ers field goal try. This from 35 yards away. Moody knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. 1st down, Rodgers. Able to hit Mason, complete. And he'll be touchdown after a big play. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 626.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Caught by Flowers. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 3 now. They motion the slot man right. Rodgers here from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, we really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
88.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. They'll send him over right. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons come through to tie it in the 4th. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. This one is up and good. And they'll take the lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This might be a free play for him. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And as he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on 1st. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running this one left. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Throw on third down. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
18 run, 18 run, tight.
Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Come on, set.
And he could have a free play here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
19 Lions, let's go.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's the give on third and short. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Just 1 yard there. Now a tough call to make on fourth and short inside of field goal range.
49ers field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the fourth, they have grabbed a lead.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
30.
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Moore's got it. And what a hit there. Ouch, he pays the price for moving the chains that time. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. To throw is Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Falcons needing a couple. Second and 3 now. Again, Rodgers. That's more on the quick slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
They'll come up first and 10.
26.
Here he is to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have taken the lead late. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons jump in front now by 5.
49ers 23.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
150. Hey, 88.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Moore going to motion over right. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed to Flowers. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. PAT effort coming up.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons push the lead up to 12.
49ers 23.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Throw left side, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining. Long odds ahead of them. It's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw on 1st. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Falcons take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. 1st down, Rodgers. That's caught. He found some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
A gain of 30. And the Falcon 1st down.
Motioning him from the slot right. To the air here on 1st down, Rodgers. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the 49ers take over on his 11th interception of the campaign. 1st down, ball at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Let's go now.
Man in motion, headed right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Trap 60.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing deep for the end zone. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Ready? Warrior 70. Ready?
To throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans.